Give me some more power. Come on, don't be... Okay, Tim, I'm coming.
Come on, Brad. We have a show to do.
Donna. Hey, Donna. Donna, just letting you know we're starting our show.
Okay.
But doesn't mean everything else has to start. Just so we can get rolling. Great, man. There's a bunch of people already tuning in. It's awesome. Test.
From Oak Point, Texas, the Kamikaze Cowboy, the Sukiyaki Jockey, the Tokyo Tex, Tim Kamara. And from San Antonio, Texas.
Actually from the Court Horse Congress, baby.
On his mind, the man behind the wheel and keeping it real, Brad Jewett. Coming to you from Schneider Saddlery. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Keeping It Real show. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe right here on Facebook to the Keeping It Real show. Now, enjoy the show.
Hey, everybody. We have a great show coming to you. Some first time we've ever done. We are coming to you live from the Quarter Horse Congress 2024 from the Schneider Saddlery. This is they want to bring back these nighttime, what are we calling it, Donna? What is it? After hours. We have a good crowd, as you can see behind me over here. Got a mobile camera, which is kind of nice. We got two cameras here going, still camera and the mobile camera. But I'm just we're going to have some guests tonight. There's going to be a little information that's going to be happening as well. So just make sure you bear with us. It's going to be a fun night tonight, and we're still going to be getting some audio together. I don't know if you guys can hear a little bit of that audio of the people that are kind of hanging out with us as I'm moving the microphone towards them. But we've got Katie Van Slyke. We've got cryotherapy that's going to be here visiting. Lainey DeVore, who is still showing, actually will be coming and joining us here in a little bit. And most importantly, look who we have got from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Or no, he's still in Vollmerville, Mr. Tim Kamara. Timmy, what you got tonight, man?
Well,
I need to do a little adjustment. So take the microphone for a minute, which we know you never mind doing.
I see my friends in Gilligan Island over there, Becky George and Leslie
Gilligan
Hellman.
Island, nice.
So big props to those two for sure. So tomorrow I'm going to Tulsa. I'm doing the Arabian Nationals and stuff. And so I'm pretty excited about going over there and doing my thing for a week over there. So it's the first time I didn't get to touch the Congress, maybe 15, 20 years, I think. So kind of interesting that I'm not there for. Usually I come for the first weekend and stuff. So I'm out for sure. Tina Vollmer's not showing this year over there, so that kind of put a damper on going. Lena Vollmer, she's going in a couple days here, and so Vollmerville still will be over there to do her thing a little bit. So I've been finishing. You know, I did the World Show patterns this week. I did Appy National, Appy World Show. I'm doing the Pink Championship in California. The color breed Congress.
These are just the ones you're drawing tonight, or drawing, or you're not actually going to all these places.
I finished those patterns just this week, so it's nice to get those things done. So kind of exciting.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm just they're adjusting my screen. Is it on over there?
Yeah, but kind of nice, you know. Did some stuff at Vollmerville here, you know, and doggy daycare, and I was just kind of hiding a little bit, you know. So, but I need to get some work done, so I kind of got caught up. Usually, I'm stressed out trying to finish World Show patterns right now, and being at Congress trying to school horses. So,
right,
yeah, so pretty good. I think they had the small fry yesterday. Some of our friends did good over there in the small fry trail and stuff, and
yes, sir.
EWDs, and then pretty soon, this is coming up, we'll start doing the level 1 youth and the green trail and the junior trail this coming. That's the first couple courses that I know I set measurements for. So
holy smokes, there's a lot going on, dude, everywhere.
Never stop.
And we're still trying to set up over here, which is all good.
Looks nice over there, though.
Set up and get it all rolling. But yeah, you can see. Well, I mean, again, Schneider's done a great job. If you're here at the Quarter Horse Congress, come by and visit us. They've got food. They've got drinks. They got a bar set up right there. So come by Schneider Saturday. You can see Donna's still working to get all this stuff set and ready. But we appreciate everybody that's here watching at the moment. It is going to be a fun night. And we'll get these festivities kicked off here soon, as soon as we get everything rolling. But and if you're here, make sure you come by and see me for sure. We've got a microphone right here. Donna, I'm going to have you give me a mic test. Can you talk in that real quick?
Test.
Can you hear that, Tim?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
All right. So we have an open live mic. If anybody wants to come by, ask Mr. Kimura a question, you're welcome to do that.
Have you seen Mr. Mueller?
I have not, but I heard that he won the performance halter again today.
Is that right? He's such a stud. What a stud that guy is.
I mean, that's stud. I mean, I don't know how many times that's been since he's won it.
I wonder if he's out there and he'll tell us how many times you won the performance stallions. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, performance stallions.
For sure.
Oh, we got somebody watching from the sheep barn. How about that, Tim?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I love that.
And Mr. Hellman, seen him all day. Hey, Jonathan. There's Jonathan right there on.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to come by. Maybe he'll come by. Give me a live mic.
Say hi. Maybe there's no hockey tonight. So.
Yeah, right.
How about some women WNBA playoffs?
You know, I caught a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
A little bit of the game the other night, but have not really kept up with much of it since Caitlin Clark got out of it.
All right. How about Swoops is a lone voter? Did you hear that?
No.
She was the 67th one that voted her out, or vote for the other one.
Oh, look at that. Mueller. He's giving us his stats now.
15. Love it. Yeah. Oh, 15 total. I'm curious.
Megan Tierney. The WNBA's on fire, man. Love it.
Hey, guys. You're all awesome. From Quebec. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go over here and see if I can get Miss Katie Van Slyke to come over before she gets on the other mic.
For sure.
And Timmy, I'm going to let you take over while she does that and just kind of visit with her a little bit. See what you can get out of her.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can go grab her. Hold tight. Tim, and talk to people online while I'm doing that, would you?
Okay. Yeah. Georgia, how's it going in Georgia over there, Miss Dawn? How's Georgia going? You guys safe over there? How about everyone with the hurricanes out there? Everyone pretty safe out there from the hurricanes? Anyone watching? Anyone have any Wi-Fi to watch us after the hurricane?
We get to talk to y'all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your way. All right, I've got Miss Katie Van Slyke. She's going to be following me over here. I'm going to have you sit down.
Okay.
visit while we finish getting set up. Here's a little earpiece for you.
Which
You'll be able to
side?
hear
Which
Tim.
side is it?
That would be a right here.
Okay.
Wow. Glad you're safe, Don.
Glad
Glad you're safe.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Yeah, I'm right in front of the camera now. You can hear?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Timmy, take it away, buddy. I'm going to help them get this set up.
Hi, Katie. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for taking some time to talk to us for a second. So,
No problem.
Doctor, so how's it going? How long have you been at Congress?
I'll be here through Wednesday. We're doing another meet and greet here at Schneider's on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I've been here since Friday.
Wow. And how about this? This is a dumb question. How's the weather over there?
It's actually great. I get to like wear sweaters for the first time in forever.
Yeah, you know, that's the one thing about Ohio. If the weather stays decent and everyone can go right outside and you can go outside, it makes it for a nice show. It makes for people not to be grumpy. You know?
I don't know if you remember. It's been a long, long time ago. But at the Congress, you gave me a lesson on my old all-arounder because he couldn't figure out how to lope over one single pole for the Western riding, and so Ryan brought me over to you.
It's so funny, you know. I was talking to someone else today, right? I don't want to say who it was, but it was the same concept, right? I have a hard time getting to the pole. I go, there's a long list of people that sooner or later are going to come to me, and I'm going to try to explain it to them, and I'm going to draw a line in front of the pole, and I'm going to give you my speech, and I mean, and we talked about too. We said the single pole, when you're going head on to a single pole,
Right.
it's a tough pole to do, you know.
Well,
So-
it was an old Hunt seater that he just either wanted to split it or jump it or run over it. So
Yeah, I mean, you know, it seems easy compared to a trail with 50 poles in it for that one little plain old white pole. But actually, that one single white pole, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that thing. And what's funny, I mean, I'll give you an example, like Shane Dowdy, good friend of mine, Shane, right? And Shane, he can do he don't need my help for the pole, but he's always intrigued how I coach it. So like at NSBA or somewhere else, we'll go over and we'll talk about I'll go watch him. But you know, in the field too, I don't know if you have this thing too, but I find they have a little trouble with the trot, you know, jogging over that pole.
yeah,
It's something that seems almost easier, but actually some of those short trot horses, they are challenged a little bit to get that back leg to reach over that pole a little bit.
right. Or in my case, he was a little too long-legged and gangly, and he just couldn't get his rhythm over it. You know.
Yeah, that's the deal of it for sure. Well, let's talk horses a little bit. Tell me about your horse and how you do. How's it going? I mean,
well, I have two stallions now, actually.
Right.
So VS Code Red has been the biggest blessing ever in my life. Opened up so many amazing doors, and but for lack of a better word, he kind of came with a clientele. He came with a business.
Yeah.
And so I'm very excited for the journey of starting from scratch with one. Which is with First Things First, which is Denver with Aaron Moses. And he's going to be debuting in the versatility of the Congress. So, or not the Congress, I'm sorry, the World Show.
World Show, yeah, for sure. So is that horse over here, like in Pilot Point over by where I live over here?
Yes, he's with Aaron Moses right now.
Yeah. So he's like one of my neighbor horses.
Oh yeah. And he loves the polls and he loves to change leads. He's a cool guy.
It's an interesting class, you know, the history of that class a little bit, and how I don't know, it's Jill and Murray, and they're always talking about sale horses for that. You know, Norm was there too, and it's become quite an event. You know,
I'm excited for it. It's
intriguing. I mean, because I think those type of events, there's a lot of money on it, but the unknown. You know, and how about this? I forgot what it's called. Like, I'm going to find the word here. Like for your stallion, I'm just off topic here, but this is what I learned the other day. Is what's the term here? You have to bear with me for 1 second here.
Good.
Hype videos. Have you heard of hype videos?
Like doing almost like a thirst trap for your stallion.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like this hype video reminds me of a short clips of a horse, like a sale horse or a stallion or a rider or something like that. And I never heard the term until one of my great friends explained it to me that day. And I watched several of them, a couple of them, and it really grabs your eye, you know, if you have the right people doing it. And you know, it's easier to watch because it's so quick, you know. But and then the other night we had another lady that was helping us with the social media. And I think nowadays too, like how do you guys go about social media and advertising your horse now that you have your stallion?
Well, for me, it was a little bit different with VS Code Red already having,
Right.
So many people knew about him. And so I kind of took over his existing social accounts and just kind of added to them a bit. With Waylon or with Denver, the young guy, I think it will be very similar to what you're seeing with those young stallions on, TikTok and Facebook. You're seeing those shorter videos, just kind of hyping them up and trying to go viral, and then getting people to your page for the longer videos.
Right.
And I think another part of it that some people miss, because, a lot of people don't like to be in front of the camera talking and, putting the time in there as far as just giving all the details and whatnot. And I think that's missing with the stallions is giving them a personality and letting people follow along with their journey. And I think that's what's a cool thing with Denver is when I go visit him, I don't just talk about his talents, I'll go take him and hand graze him and let people see him just be,
Right. I think that's how you make the attraction to a horse, right? I mean, he can have all the breeding in the world and he can have the looks and everything, but there's always some spark, or there's something that's going to catch you, his energy. I would say it's more energy too, right? That intrigues you to pursue it, right? And then that's the door opening, okay? Then your curiosity's up, and now it's easy to Google stuff and it's easy to get more information without everyone knowing that you want the information, right?
Right.
I mean,
and I think when it comes to breeding, you want the most wicked front leg, you want the hock, you want the conformation, you want the flashiness, but you're breeding horses for real people and for real people's relationships with their horses, and to have them at home with them, and not just to be showing them. You're breeding a part of other people's families, And so when people get to see the stallions being just horses and seeing their demeanors, it really, I think, opens up your eyes as to, oh, okay, like he's so level-headed even as a stallion that hopefully is going to translate into his babies.
So how about this? So in the year 2024, okay, this year, what things have surprised you about marketing both those two horses? Like how you marketed, or what you did to make a marketing move, or what was fun to do? I mean, there has to be a story somewhere for both horses this year that was just compared to 2023 or before that or after that.
Well, stallion ownership is just so new to me, even in 2023, because I bought Waylon in August. So really it was only the last part of the year that I was able to share him. And so I think what surprised me the most was how intrigued people are by it, even not just horse people, but everybody, what all goes into it. And I think transparency is a really amazing thing that it should be the norm. And so we went and did a YouTube video showing, a day in the life of Waylon, showing what it looks like when he's collected, showing everything that goes into the behind the scenes of that. And then what a day in his life looks like as far as just when he's not being collected, when he's not working. I think we tallied it up and he works for a total of like 14 minutes per week. That's how long it takes. And, I just would never have imagined when I first started social media that people would care that much about all the intricacies. Right. And they do. They don't want just a pretty picture. They want to see all the nitty gritty,
There's always a catch.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We got to get rolling.
Bye.
I got to take Katie, and I got to figure out this camera.
Katie, thank you so much. Come back.
Okay, we will. Thank you so much.
Come back here in a couple more minutes, okay?
We will. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have to speak to the group.
They just
I can't hear now.
pull my interviewee just like that. How wrong is that, you guys?
Filling a little time.
Poor little train man. I was just getting ready for some better questions. I was just getting warmed up right there.
You go ahead and just
That's so interesting, though. Like I love interviewing people that I know, but I always ask for a different story. When they hear stories about the stallions, away from it. I think that's so intriguing, right? Once you get to know the owners better. Looks right. Hi, Sarah.
On that
Sarah's out
so
there.
people online can
Bonnie's out
hear
there.
what it's going to be up to.
I assume.
Denise is out there. Hi, guys.
Sorry, I'm going to put this over here, guys. Don't trip over it.
I was like, why can't I hear?
Can I keep talking,
Your
Bradford?
earpiece. whatever you want to do. Rock and roll.
Yeah, he's just taking
Hey,
that
everybody,
shit.
I just wanted to thank all of you for coming. It's really appreciated. Sorry we've had a little glitch with the
Bradford, can you back her picture up a little bit?
here, but if you want to watch
Can you
later,
back her picture up
we're on speakers now, but if you want to watch later,
so you can get her head?
go to the Congress Facebook and they'll have it on there to watch, or Brad Jewett will have it on his Keeping It Real website so you can rewatch. I want to thank Katie and Abigail for spending some time with us tonight, and everyone else, that all the trainers and things that have donated their time. It's awesome to try to bring back some of the after hours events that we used to do at the Congress many years ago. So big thanks to Ohio Quarter Horse for partnering with us on this and helping out with so many things. And with that, I'm going to introduce Katie, talk to you a few minutes, and then we'll start with some of the other guests. And if you haven't signed up for the raffle, we are going to raffle tonight. So please do so.
You told me I wasn't going first, so I feel a little.
Oh, Tim went first.
Oh, Tim went first. Okay. Hi, I'm Katie Van Slyke. Nice to see you all. I feel very grateful to be here. I feel very grateful to be in the position I am, and it kind of all started last year when I purchased VS Code Red, and he has just changed my life astronomically. And I've been a lover of the American Quarter Horse for so long, and I'm very excited actually to have a young stud now coming up that I hope to get back into the show pen with. And I just love the Congress so much. It's been a staple in my life forever. I used to come here as my fall break trip when even I wasn't showing. It was this huge event that was larger than life, and then I was so grateful to be able to show here for 10 years straight, and I'm very excited to show here again. So thank you all for having me, and I look forward to talking to all of you about the showing that you're doing here and about your horses, and I'm just so blessed. So thank you all for having me.
Thank you, Katie. All right. Brenda, you guys want, and Becca, you want to?
Introduce yourself there's a microphone right there, so make sure that we hear.
Oh, hey.
You don't have to, you can hold it if you want to, but we just want to make sure that we can hear you.
Okay, so we'll be going this way.
We heard you.
Hello, everybody. Is this on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, it's on. We can hear you right here.
Yeah.
You don't have to be close to it. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Brenda Johnson. I am actually a small animal veterinarian and a professor of veterinary technicians at Columbus State Community College. I have been practicing for 36 years. And also, I've been a horse owner for 56 years. So you do the math on how old I am. My daughter and I actually got into alternative therapy basically for our own horses. We have a horse farm. Seriously, her old retired show horses, go figure, right? And so we have a little farm, B&B Acres, and my daughter started into using MagnaWave for our own animals, and then we discovered cryotherapy. The first thing I want to say is that I think all alternative therapies are wonderful. Whether it's Beamer or laser therapy, I think, or MagnaWave, which we also do MagnaWave. There's always the traditional joint injections and whatnot, but there's a lot more we can do to keep our animals comfortable on a regular basis, whether it's a horse, a dog, a cat, or a rat. So, at any rate, the deal with cryotherapy, and my daughter's going to talk a little bit more about how cryotherapy works. And we actually brought the gun in the tank so that we can do a brief demonstration, because they use it a lot on the human side as well. It's on the sidelines of most football games for athletes. I broke my ankle carrying a laundry basket a few years ago. And I'll tell you what, with 3 plates later, she cryos my ankle and it feels really good. So the moral of that story is ride your horse and don't do laundry, whatever you do. So with that, The benefits of cryo that are a little bit different from some of the other traditional therapies are that it targets inflammation deeper into the tendons, the ligaments, the fascia, and it reaches temperatures that are lower and more beneficial than what can be reached with an ice bag. And you can't put an ice bag over the entire horse. So the cryotherapy gun uses compressed CO2 to take it down to a temperature where literally, cells stop metabolism and therefore do not become damaged as part of the inflammatory process. And it aids healing greatly. So I'm just here to introduce my daughter and let her, and we're going to do a quick demo on cryo so you can see how the gun works. Some horses might need some earbuds, but I'm going to turn over my daughter, Becca Johnson, DOV, daughter of vet, and she has really done a great job with both MagnaWave and cryo.
Hi. So yeah, I'm Becca Hamilton. I actually just recently got married.
She just got married last weekend.
Most people know me as
Congratulations.
Becca Johnson, but I'm first off, I'm so happy to be here. This was a huge honor and like a privilege for me. A little bit about myself. I have systemic lupus, and it's at a young age I've developed arthritis and pain, and we all live such a kind of fast-paced life, and sometimes results aren't instant. And that's one of the things that I really love about cryotherapy is that the results are pretty immediate. And the mechanism from that is it's called thermal shock, and it's a central nervous system reaction. So your brain has a wonderful ability to protect itself. And when you're in extreme cold, your brain's going to first it's going to send blood away from the area of extreme cold because you want to protect your organs. And those vital organs are going to be there's going to release blood back, and it's going to be enriched with nutrients. We're going to have cytokines, which directly targets inflammation, the release of endorphins, so it can be really relaxing, but what's just so awesome about it is it's just immediate. Okay. So first it's going to, you get two benefits. Blood goes away and then it comes back. And when it comes back, it's enriched with nutrients and enzymes and, all that good stuff that helps us heal and get rid of like that icky inflammation. What I really like about my mobile unit is it's kind of opened up, new opportunities for horses that might not be able to step into that trailer. The trailer is awesome. It's quick, it's convenient, but it's just not for every horse. And then what I also love about my unit, the mobile unit, is humans. People have it done on themselves and that pain goes away instantly, and it's just incredible. I mean, then they're like, oh, I want to do this for my horse. Sometimes it can be a lot more comfortable to not be totally submerged in the tank. So having that like targeted specific experience is a lot more beneficial. Another thing that cryotherapy does is that temperature range, literally like it gets rid of lactic acid. So all that stuff that like kind of makes our muscles really sore or causes knots, we can just literally freeze it away, which, a lot of the times nothing's instant in life. You got to work for it, but cryo is, and that's what I really love about it. If anyone has any questions or wants to see me do a demo, I'd be happy to do that.
Okay. I've been working all day, so how about mom's ankle? The broken one.
But yeah, what's also, it's so quick. It's really instant. You'll see instant inflammation like decrease right away.
Sounds like you're tired. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Oh, this is coming from the Beamer guy. See how the divots from my socks.
Now, does that hurt or anything? No, it feels good. Okay, go ahead.
Tell them about the color change.
We can hear
So-
you. It's all right. We can hear you. Yep.
So this is just like a temperature sensor, which is nice. One of the things that's bad about ice is it can be kind of dangerous. You don't actually really know what temperature you're at. So this, lets me stay in a therapeutic range. We don't get too cold, or it'll let me know. Red kind of means it's too cold and I need to move on to another area. Another thing that I think is really important with any modality is I call it like our bodies are like a system of streets. It's like a network of highways and side streets. And sometimes, you might be down the road and you're like, man, what is the hang up? But you don't really know the root cause. And it might be some like traffic light that's further down. So I really like to do all the areas leading into that painful like inflammation area. So this is really important to clear traffic, so to speak. For humans, I like to go into like 90-second intervals. And we can do a total of about 4. I let the patient warm up a little bit, and then we go again. But,
Yeah, and with horses, talk about the cone, the big cone. Which is really cool.
Yeah, so this is like a human attachment. There's a lot of attachments now. I can go a lot quicker. I've got like a cone nozzle. That's really great for horses' backs, their hips. We have like some lymphatic nozzles that are like massaging. And then actually there's a lot of cosmetic benefits for cryo. People think it's silly, but there's this new like Protox, they call it. And it's like literally you're freezing your skin. And, it has a lot of anti-aging properties because like I said, it's one of the, a lot of us are breeders and we freeze embryos. When we think of freezing, it's as close to anti-aging as we can possibly get. We can't go backwards, but we can maybe freeze it in time. So that's kind of, what's happening to the cells. So cryo you can do multiple times a day. It's, depending on your budget, if you have someone available. I recommend like once or twice. I mean, obviously, if you're cryoing yourself all the time, you need to go to a doctor or a veterinarian and figure out like what's going on. But, a lot of people, it's also great for like post performance recovery. A lot of athletes do after they work out. Freezing those muscles can help prevent like micro tears in your muscles. And like I said, that lactic acid, when we have a really hard workout and we get really stiff and sore the next day, a lot of athletes, that's why they do the ice baths, or cryo's even better than ice, because we're not just on the surface, we're going from the inside out. Any other questions? I'm a little bit of a nervous speaker.
I want the Protox next.
But yeah, absolutely. So we bought our unit from America Cryo. I will say there is a caveat. Unfortunately, so this is CO2. Other mechanisms are nitrogen. All are dangerous to transport. So you really want to make sure that you have, a mom who's a veterinarian to order your medical gas for you, or just make sure that you account for the risk of transporting that tank. It's pressurized. It's not going to like blow up here, but if you're in your car and you're driving and you get rear-ended, there's just danger. So I really like to tell people to make sure you can arrange for gas to be delivered to you safely. And a lot of gas companies won't sell to you unless you have that like credentials, that medical license, or just being a business. Another thing is I do love this unit. They will say that you can use kind of food grade gas. There's different grades of gas. I really prefer medical. It's mostly because this wire is so like finicky. Food or industrial grade CO2 can kind of clog the wire. And nothing's worse than getting ready to do a horse who's about to go in at the Congress and this wire gets clogged. Now, they've come out with a lot more newer units. We've had this model for like 4-ish years, and I think they've fixed that issue. But I just like to like give that little, make sure you can get your gas. But yeah, you can order it online. America Cryos, who we go through, they have a lot of really cool alternative therapies. They've got cold laser, the cold compression.
A lot of large animal vets have the big tanks that they can transport in their vehicles. With my daughter and I wanting to be ambulatory, we do the smaller tanks, which is usually enough for about.
So many of you that know, Monica and I do cryotherapy, like the human version, a lot. It's very useful tool. So that was pretty cool. Hold on, what's the question?
There's no question. I was just saying they had a question.
It's awesome. I've been in the cryo tank. It was very intense, full body. So this can kind of be a
Hi,
good
Big B.
talk to that.
Big B in the house.
What was the online question?
There wasn't. I asked them if they had a question that they could ask, and you
Oh,
would
gotcha.
ask for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Some of those guys are asking questions. We can't hear the question.
California.
Some were asking if you could buy one of those, and yes, you could. So she was explaining, and I didn't hear the answer.
I've been so successful is, I'm happy to come to you, and it's if your horse can be comfortable and it's comfy, the stall. It all comes down to like cost, convenience, and comfort. For some people, it's more convenient to go just walk, get it all done.
Anybody have any questions at this point about anything?
Let's just say, yeah, we can definitely ask, right?
Heck yeah.
And this is a less intense experience. The fall.
How big's that tank, Bradford? Is it like a fire extinguisher?
Yep,
so awesome
exactly.
We have so many options now, and options for our horses are just.
And how cold is that?
Congress, we're running all hours, so.
Did you give a temperature of how cold that it actually got?
Yeah, so thermal shock range is -110 degrees Fahrenheit to about 200.
Negative 110 to 200. There you go.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
It was an online question.
Oh, awesome. Oh, there's people online. Hello.
Oh, she was already nervous about speaking in front of people. Now she's like, oh my gosh, there's more online.
I'm up. You guys are a great crowd.
All right,
Thanks
good
for
deal.
that. And unless you have like undiagnosed high blood pressure, Raynaud's phenomenon, or come see me if you want a little demo. You really have to feel it to experience it. But yeah, I'm happy to just that way the sensation.
Where did she have her deal at?
Because then when you
I'll ask her.
feel good yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, my horse needs this. And like I said, I unfortunately just with lupus, I was going down this path of steroid injections, and I started having conversations with my doctor. I'm so young, like where does this end? And it ends in surgery. So I've learned to try to do everything that I can for my body alternatively, without medication, without, and even oral steroids, they're hard to tolerate. But, living healthy, it's a commitment. And, these are just such a great tool to treat your body right. Because our body actually has a really.
How long do the effects of the treatment last? Did you see that one, Bradford?
How long do the effects of this treatment last?
So that's a great question. You're going to have a sensation, like your brain is going to tell that area.
Make sure you stay kind of close to that. Yeah, that's Gina Hall is asking, by the way. So
yeah, so everyone's a little bit different, but in my experience, I am pretty numb for like an hour, and it'll be like an hour of pain for you. Like I said, everyone is different. Your brain is going to have alternate like sensations of numbness for up to 3 hours, but you're going to have benefits throughout the whole day.
There you go. Awesome. And where about, are you set up somewhere here? Did you say?
I go to everyone. I'm mobile. But
what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Either Facebook or Missy T.
Missy T. Fault. There you go.
Facebook.
Okay.
I can give out my number. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Another great thing about my unit is a lot of people, I call it the Congress Flex package. A lot of people just really want like, hey, I would like my horses hawk specifically done every day. So what I'll do is I'll drop the tank off to their stalls. We'll use as many sessions as we can get until the tank's emptied. And that's been really nice for a lot of people who just want one targeted area. For that, I the tank usually, my pre-Congress special was 85. Now it's up to 100, but gas, you have to order it in advance. And I really wanted to not run out of gas this year like I did last year because we've just grown so much. But if I'm coming back to your stalls like every day, I add on like a separate fee. So there's two fees essentially, the CO2 and then my fee. Now, if I'm there just doing a full body and we use the whole tank all in one, like I said, it's about $100. But I do a lot of, pre-orders. I try to do package deals for people who buy multiple tanks. If you do like a targeted joint, I usually guarantee 4 to 5 sessions out of a tank, which is, like I said, it's really great for us, those all around horses that are showing multiple times and they just have one specific joint that they need extra attention to. So it's been really successful. And
Bradford.
And the Congress and cryo just seem to go.
Ask her if a person has the tank, how long will it last for a person? Like say it's his knees or his ankle.
Here and
say that again.
This gets your
like if it was a person buying the tank for himself and not the horse. Like how long would the tank last for a human? Like if he was doing knees and ankles.
Blood flowing. That's just we need blood flowing. That's a really good thing.
How long do you think a tank would last? Tim is asking for a human treatment.
Oh, I mean a human like. I actually, I had a friend who bought one just for her. I'm kind of curious how it'll like last. She's been having me do her knee and her back, and we've gotten like 5 sessions so far.
There you go.
Humans, it's very small and targeted, so the tank lasts a lot longer.
Perfect. Awesome.
Bradford.
Great stuff, people. Look, we do. My wife and I do the human version. My wife and I do the human version of cryotherapy. We have not a subscription, but a membership, I should say. Yeah. We can go twice a week. It's right down the street from our house, and amazing benefits.
I mean,
amazing
it
benefits.
It really is amazing. When you go to the doctor, they're like rest, ice, compression, elevation. We get the ice and compression all in one.
Yep.
It's moving blood through vasorestriction, and then we dilate. And so, like I said, you get both those benefits. First, when the blood goes away from the area, and then when it comes back.
Yep. Awesome.
We're in Columbus. Well, technically Groveport is where our little farm is at. But like I said, I'll travel like an hour and a half. I do a lot of trips up to World Equestrian Center. We're at most of the Central Ohio shows, Quarter Horse shows, Ohio State Fair, stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll grow. It'll get more popular, I think, as we go.
Sounds cold.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they already have the trailer, right? But this is more focalized for sure.
Is it pretty cold when you guys do it at home?
Yeah, it's the same temp.
Hey, thank you guys so much.
It's minus 150, 200 degrees, but we're only in it for 3 minutes, I think it is. No, minute and a half. I don't know. I'm not sure. You want to do Lainey?
I'm not done with her
Yes.
yet.
She's right over here. Believe we're catching Lainey DeBoer finally showed up.
Bradford?
What?
Are you talking a little bit tonight too?
I am. We're going to talk a little social media just briefly, yes.
All right.
I want to do it while Katie's here because she can probably help me more than I can do.
Where's she at?
Right there.
Yeah. Tell her I said hi.
And Lainey's going to be walking in the picture. Make sure you stand by that microphone.
Okay, can you ask Katie a question?
By that microphone. Just near it. You don't have to be in it. Just near it.
Bradford.
You can sing in it if you want.
Can you sub-bar Katie a question?
Yeah.
Ask her.
Well, go ahead. I'll try because Lainey's walking up there right now.
Okay, is this good?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Stress. Well, thanks to Schneider's for having me. I appreciate it. I'm here to talk about the working hunters. I've been a big advocate of it for over 35 years, I believe, in the AQHA. And I'm currently on a task force to address some problems that we're having in the AQHA regarding our numbers have been deteriorating. The number of horse shows having hunters are going down. And we were tasked with AQHA to create a group of industry leaders, amateurs, kind of different people. We have a marketing amateur, we have a real estate amateur, we've got a lot of non-pros and pros to, solve some of our problems. And so we reached out on Facebook of all things to kind of get a feel of what our market needs and wants. And the couple things that came up were like number one, affordability, because showing hunters is expensive. Horse shows have a hard time, being able to pay for the fences, and a lot of people are a little turned off by the amount of money that it costs and the little bit of ring time that they get. So that was kind of number one thing that we got from our Facebook survey. Number two was height of jumps. People felt it wasn't entry level enough, that there was no way to get in that was safe, that we have a starting point of 2'6", and that a lot of people would love to have like 2-foot divisions and 2-3 divisions, 18 inches. So we kind of took a look at what we have right now, and it really isn't fitting to what the market needs are. And another thing that came up was they would like us to get with other associations and maybe have shows with the United States Hunter Jumper Association. They have an outreach program that's really big, and it's super affordable, and they have lots to offer. So our task force got together. We've been working really hard. We're going to come up with some rule changes. So if you're AQHA members, you have a voice in this and a say in this. If you do hunters, we'd like to hear from you for sure. But basically, we're looking at taking the whole division and restructuring it and making it more modern. So right now we're looking at a 2-foot division for the open, a 2'6", a 2'9", and a 3-foot. We're also looking at, for a select amateur, an amateur and a youth, having an 18-inch, a 2-foot, a 2'6", a 2'9", and having the ability to, say, develop a horse, a non-pro could develop a horse in maybe the 18-inch or the 2-foot. And then they could also have another horse that does the 2'9" or 3-foot. So we're just trying to find ways to encourage people to show.
You got a question for Tim?
Kind of a lower
For
level.
Laney or for Katie?
And
Laney.
make it more
No,
affordable.
I'm thinking it.
Part is we feel like we show maybe to less judges. So maybe you, instead of 4 judges for one round, you would have 1 judge. So that would bring down the cost, and then that would allow you to maybe show in other classes. So maybe you do a 2-foot division, a 2-3 division, and you could do that in the working hunter, the Eckover, and the hunter hack. So that will give you more ring time for less money. So the long-term option is also to pair with the United States Hunter Jumper Association. They have an outreach program. They have 850 shows throughout the country, all over from Canada or California to Colorado to New York to Florida and everything in between. And we feel like that would really help a lot of quarter horse people get to some shows, and AQHA would partner up with them. And it would also give our judges, our AQHA judges, a place to judge hunter shows, because they don't get a lot of that as well. So,
Battery dead.
that's kind of what we're working on. We're hopefully going to have a full rule proposal ready for this year, and it would be probably ready, if it all goes through, for 2026. So it takes a lot of time to get things up and running with AQHA and getting rules and all that, but I think we're pretty confident that we're going to be able to get this new thing going and get more participation and get people to see how wonderful our quarter horses are, and get them out all over the country and hopefully grow back our divisions. So, yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Brad, Joe, you need a battery charger?
Uh-oh. I'm a little nervous. Oh, I do have something for Tim.
Oh, hi.
I don't even know. Where is the camera?
I hear you. Okay. What's the question?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, Tim, I have something really cool. So we actually are thinking about We're going to roll this out next year in a stakes class, and then hopefully it's going to be a class maybe in 2026 or 7, but it's called English Versatility.
Yep.
And the paints are going to come out with it first, and we're going to come out with it probably at the Sun Circuit, the Big A, and hopefully at the World Show.
Yep.
And basically what it is a pattern class that's judged on.
Oh, I lost her at that. Bradford. Hi, Brad Jewett. Can hear.
This is for Tim.
Did you not hear Lainey?
No, I got to
The mic. I think the other mic
circuit
died.
and the pattern class, and then it went out. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so this is for you, Tim, because we kind of feel like it's going to be like a little bit of an English trail mixed with ranch riding.
Yep.
With an English saddle.
Yep.
English trail with ranch riding.
Well, okay, so
I mean, that sounds quarter horse.
Does it sound awesome?
So within 24 hours, I'll be in Tulsa with the Arabians who do English trail, right?
Oh, I want to see that.
It's right down my alley. I know what you're saying. I know what you're looking for, but give me
And
a
we could even have a gate, because in the hunt field you have to go open gates to get from field to field. So we could even incorporate a gate.
Look at that.
I think
Like
that'd be
I
so cool.
Like, so when I do the English trail for the Arabians in Tulsa next week, it's the same way a little bit, where it's more huntery. Like, you can't put so many poles in a row. It's like 2 here and make a bending line to the next pole or something like that.
Yes.
And then they still have to bridge side pass gate too. So
That's what I want
it's
to
in
see.
that domain. It's in that domain. So
All right. I think
What's
we're
your
onto
What's
something.
your question for Lainey?
Uh-oh.
no, well, with the different sizes of jumps, I'm just trying to visualize how that class goes. So, like, do you have like a 2-foot class and they do both their classes at the same time?
Yeah,
Because how do
yes.
you raise and lower the fences that many times?
We're gonna do blocks just like you do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do blocks
Oh, nice.
at 2 foot. We're gonna do blocks at 2.3, 2.6, 2.9, and then you can just get it all done in one fell swoop.
Got it. Okay, I understand that. Okay,
Yep.
excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, but the English versatility is pretty awesome.
Okay, in my added onto my list, Bradford.
How about that? English trail with the ranch riding twist.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
What? I mean, it is, but it isn't. Okay, like I'm going to tell you this next week. Like, I will see the horse that shows in Western Trail, English Trail, Ranch Trail, same horse. So it's the same horse. You know, he's got to have 2 different strides, right? He's got to have a length stride, and you know, it's the more challenge is my part, making the right course that shows it to be more of a hunter trail horse and not a city trail horse.
Right. Well,
Yes, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing.
it sounds like it will be highly watched.
Well, because it's different, right? It's different, and you just have to have a pattern that moves them around and doesn't be, you know, everyone gets so upset, I mean, about city trail because it's so fast and there's so many poles and it doesn't resemble what we did back in the 80s, okay? But the only reason it's popular is because it's fast.
Right.
Because your eyes move. It looks like NASCAR. It looks like, you know, so something's always moving. And that's why those judges used to fall under the tree, because it was boring.
I would love to tell.
Hi, Lainey. Thank you.
Right, Jewett?
Yes.
I have 2 battery packs if you need.
Well, yes. Unfortunately, the other camera is not
Participate.
participating at the moment. But you can hear me, right?
Oh, good.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Very
Is
good.
Katie still there?
Nope, Lainey's just walked away. Do you need her?
No, Katie.
Okay, yeah, Katie's right there.
There's some people that I have to talk to first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, it's all right.
Please go check. But I don't know. I don't know who it is. I just heard.
Brad could go.
Am I going?
You're going.
Okay. So my name is Brad Jewett, part of the Keeping It Real show. We were supposed to have it live here on the monitor, and I apologize for some reason. It is not working tonight, but we have Tim Kimura is a guest host. If you're not a guest host, he is my co-host for the Keeping It Real show. And we've been fortunate to do this for about 4 years. And I just want to talk a little bit
tonight about social media. First of all, before we do, if y'all enjoyed yourselves, isn't this awesome that Schneider's is trying to bring back some of the old things that Congress used to do that was so fun. Give Schneider's a round of applause. Yeah, lead it off, Timmy. There you go. Yeah, for sure. And we want to thank Donna for helping organize this. And I know there's others around that are doing the same thing. And, just like what Lainey was just talking about, Congress is always trying to reinvent something to bring, whether it's history or whatever, to help keep things relative, new, and exciting for exhibitors. And just like Lainey's talking about some of these new classes for the hunters, it's something that's kind of dying a little bit. And so they're using social media, using Facebook to kind of help get a lot of this out. And so that's kind of where I want to talk about. I'm not a social media expert. I'm not a brander. I'm not a marketer, anything like that. But I hire people. Tim and I both hire people to do a lot of that for us. But one thing we've learned is that social media can be a huge benefit or it can be a big detriment, right? And I think the biggest thing that I want to mention is that, we have have you ever heard of, everybody has social media of some, how many are mostly on Facebook? Right? Raise your hands. How about Instagram?
TikTok.
There's or nothing. Nobody's
TikTok.
on any social media. Some people didn't raise their hands. Don't be shy. It's all right. But I think a majority of our, the demographic changes. I think the younger generations are more Instagram, TikTok, and myself that's older is more Facebook kind of oriented. And either way you look at it, there's people that try to find negativity in life, but they also try to do it with our social media. And I think it's important that we, in this industry that we all love, we have to try to combat that, right? And we do that through positive posted, through positive reinforcement. And I just want to say, everybody here has a platform. I don't care if you have 100 followers or friends or 100 million followers or friends. I think it's just very important that we all know that we have to do our part to help the animal that we all love. And because we want to keep this industry around. If you did it as a kid and you have kids, we want to be able to continue it on for the next generations. It's not just about us. So that's probably the main point that I want to drive home tonight is that we try to be real. Our name of our show is Keeping It Real. We want you to be who you are and real, but there's a positive and a constructive way of doing things, and there's a destructive way of doing things. Things like tonight are very positive and constructive, and so we want to continue to try to push these kind of things. And then lastly, I'll just end with saying if you're not, again, which I am not, I have to get help on a lot of these things, is we're always talking about, I don't know if you've ever heard the term engagement. So a lot of people, influencers are people that are very, Katie is an influencer on social media. And a lot of what kind of brings a lot of
Traction.
action. Thank you, Tim.
Action.
To their social media is engagement. So when you are scrolling through Facebook here at Congress and you see something, the more that you interact, in other words, it's not just a like. Likes do not do what they did 10 years ago on Facebook. It's actually making a comment. So if you really, really like, if it's your trainer or whatever, when you go in and you comment and you engage and then they engage back, that's actually what enables their business to thrive a little bit as far as the way our social media aspect works right now. If they're trying to get some kind of a social media following, which does help their business in the end. So that's just a little bit of education that I will just give you because I had to learn that myself, being that Tim and I have an internet business here that we do online, which we'd love for all of you to be able to check out the Keeping It Real show. We usually go on live on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central. We try to bring it to you live. Congress has been gracious enough to allow us to do it here at Congress in the past, and then we're doing it here this year as well. But we please check us out on Facebook. It's Keeping It Real, as you can see posted right there. And we have, again, over, I don't know how many, Tim, maybe 300 plus interviews.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Different horsemen, new, old. And it tells their backstories and a lot of what's going on in their current livelihood as well. And I will throw it out. If anybody has a question, they can ask, but I'll probably kick it over to Katie when she gets done talking because she's way better at probably all this social media stuff than I am. But I just, most importantly, again, just to keep not just positive, be real, stick up for this horse in the industry that we love so much.
So can I
Did you have
say
a
something?
question? He is. He's right here. Do you have a question for him?
Hi.
We want to listen to it.
Oh, see, they want to listen. So you have to go back and watch the show. They love listening to you, Tim.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Have you clinicked with him?
Yeah, well, we did last time he was here a couple of years ago.
Oh, here at the Congress. See, you're missing it out, Tim.
Bradford, can I say something to you?
Hold on one second. What's that? No show tomorrow. No, ma'am. I have to show tomorrow night. I have to show the Western Riding tomorrow night, so I can't do the show live tomorrow. What were you gonna say, Tim?
Well, sometimes when we have a post and it can go the wrong way too, because even if let's say you don't like what they're saying and you stick up for them, that just makes that post bleed even more. So you got to pick and choose when you post on the show too. I mean, on a post, whether it's anything, right? I'm not going to throw in my friend, right? Like sometimes the more we talk about it, the more we stick up for someone, the worse it gets because it keeps branching off. And then
That's why you gotta have a stance. Some people just like to just stir it up, and you gotta have a stance.
And then sometimes you're just better off just sitting, just not doing more to it because it just catches on fire, right? So you gotta pick and choose. Even though you want to help someone, sometimes it's better not to stick up for them and just stay still.
Exactly.
So.
These are the ladies that clinicked with you last time that you were here at the Congress.
No
They were
refunds,
asking
huh?
if you were coming to the Congress.
I said they don't want a refund, do they?
They don't. You don't want a refund, do you?
Oh, no.
No, they don't want a refund. They liked it. They were hoping you were going to be here again.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm going to Tulsa in the morning.
Yeah,
I have to go to the Arabian National in the morning.
The Arab Nationals is where he's going to be.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he goes to work in Tulsa next. But
Okay.
anyway, they were nice. They were asking if we had a show tomorrow, and I told them I had the show. So no show tomorrow.
Is he on the show? What you guys talking about
Tonight?
No, it's keeping it real.
These are all past shows of past horsemen that we have. Oh my goodness, it's a wide array. Wide array.
So horses, though.
Yes, ma'am. All horses. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So there's a Facebook page.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly. And you'll see this microphone right there.
Okay.
That's our logo. Yes, ma'am.
So we've talked Arabs too, Bradford.
What's that?
So we've talked Arabs too.
I can't hear you.
I said we've talked about Arabians and we've gone and we've got
absolutely we have.
All right.
Absolutely we have. All right. I think I don't know where Miss Donna is, but I think that Katie is visiting with some folks. But we're gonna get her. We need to get her to come on and have her own show.
Yeah, for sure. The question I have real quick for her was: does the Stallions have Instagram, like their own Instagram?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Look it up.
Or a Facebook page. I'm sure they have a Facebook page. I just wondered, do they have an Instagram or something like that?
I'm sure that they do.
Thank you.
I don't know. You're very welcome. Thank y'all.
Thank you. I'm going to watch Western Riding.
Awesome.
Good luck.
Cheer me on.
Cheer me on. I like that. Cheer me on.
What's your name?
Brad Jewett. Yes, ma'am.
We're going to have a sign.
What's your number?
They're going to make a sign. They said, I love it.
You're going to say, what's your number? Entry number.
I don't even know that yet.
Yeah, Mr. Hellman. I'm in Ohio, right? Going for the Ohio team, baby. You like how I got the Ohio guy in here today? Brad Jewett? That's why I thought it was legit. I lost your voice. Maybe you're some Brett Speck. 1 to go. Toast. Am I in? Am I out? Oops. Did I mute myself?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can. Yep. See Brett
Okay.
Speck out there? Yep.
What's up, Timmy and Johnny Dobbs?
Johnny Dobbs. Hola. How are you? Great to hear her.
Yeah. That's all right. I don't know why I lost that. Well, it's been a night of baubles, but we kind of got through it
Hola.
with on the keeping it real side. Schneider's was awesome.
It was just nice to see everything, you know?
Did you hear Donna?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. My
He's
pleasure.
saying you're very welcome. I don't know if you can hear him.
I can't hear.
It really got us without being able to have the monitor.
It was nice. It was nice to hear the people see the people there to get the vibe, you know?
For sure. It was a really good turnout.
Yeah.
It's getting a little late right now. Eight,
And is it
8:15. 8:15.
Yeah. We're good.
No, well, we can hang out a little bit. We can wait for Katie if we want.
Yeah. So when do you show, Bradford? You got Western. Which Western riding you have? Green, junior, senior?
Level one senior Western riding.
Level 1 senior. And that's tomorrow night?
I think we're okay to wait on it. Because she talked to me once.
Okay, we'll close it out. Thank you.
Tomorrow night? Tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night.
In the, not the John Justin, in the Celeste?
In the Celeste, yes.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Good luck for sure. You know,
Thanks, bro.
we're trying to get you a rooting fan out there for for the Keeping It Real show. How's the arenas? How's the parking out there? I heard good things about the parking.
Everything so far has been good. They did change up the trailer of parking a little bit.
Yep.
I
heard a couple trucks got broken.
Oh no, are you serious?
I like this one. I forgot if it was Scott was saying it or something. How he would leave the truck. Don't put nothing in there. Leave the truck open, but unlocked. But then have it so that if the door opens, that the alarm goes off. So then they won't break your window. They'll just try to get in through the door.
Well, that's what we've done in Oklahoma City when that happened.
Yeah.
Basically.
They must turn off the lights. I wonder if I'm still in and they're out. I think I'm in. Maybe hopefully, Marcelo, I'm in. Am I solo? Where's that Brett Speck guy at? Come on, bro. Oh my God. Love it. Yeah, you know, here I am in Oak Point, Texas. I still got to pack tonight. Taking the American airline from Dallas to Tulsa in the morning. Go see all my friends. You there?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
So you leave in Oklahoma City. You leave your trucks open and just take your stuff out.
I don't anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, in the past when there was a bunch of trucks, yeah, we just leave the trucks unlocked and say, take whatever you want inside of it. There's nothing. Because they didn't want to steal the truck. They just wanted what was inside it so they could sell.
Right.
For
Tricky.
drug money.
That's tricky, you know. So.
Exactly.
Okay. Are we good?
I think we're good, bro. I think we're good.
Marcelo, thank you so much for hanging in with us. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I think he's went to dinner. But no, there he is. I see him. I see him.
How about Katie? You'll tell Katie she'll come in one day?
Yeah, I will definitely talk to her, and we will give her her own show because I have some questions for her myself.
Yeah, for sure.
So
yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, she'll
definitely want to talk to her about all that. It'll be awesome.
Okay, sounds good.
I want to. Here's the question I'm going to ask her. So it's VS Code Red. What's her last name?
Katie's?
Yep.
Mabry?
Van Slyke.
No, but she has a fourth name.
I know. Van Slyke.
Oh, I get the VS.
Then she has her new last name, right?
It's VS Mabry?
Yeah, I think that's right. But what about that?
Yeah, how coincidental, huh?
Well, that's what I want to ask her.
Well, that's just like Timothy and MOT, right?
Yeah.
You know, MOT is inside Timothy.
Yep.
So FYI.
Say Mott.
Mott.
Hey, bro, we better cut this out.
Okay,
'Cause
Marcelo.
I just realized my battery's about to die over here.
Okay, peace out. Good luck.
Marcelo, take
Goodbye.
us away. Thank y'all so much for watching.
Hi, Natalie.
Being patient
Hey,
with all
Natalie.
the ins and outs of it was a fun night. Thank you,
Peace out, guys.
Schneiders.
Thank
The Keeping It Real show is brought to you by Kit Ray Taylor, Westland Hauler, Coms Ridge Jeans, Shelford Doe, Tyndall Hats, Blue Ribbon Custom Tack, Rod Patrick Boots, Hellman Therapeutics, Hutchworth Bits and Spurs.
Okay, peace out.
Thanks, bro.